Three important things have happened in the last 24 hours. The first thing is that Iran has called India. The president of Iran has called Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and this phone call has lasted for 45 minutes. I am going to tell you what they have talked about. The second thing is that Iran has started to make a big plan as if the world is collapsing. I am going to tell you what that is. The third thing is that Iran has started to retaliate against Israel. Not only that, there are many American bases around Iran. They have publicly stated that they will also be treated as a target. Why has Iran called India? The biggest thing that Iran can do internationally is to make the world collapse. The third thing is that Iran has started to retaliate against Israel. They have also said that they will retaliate against America. I am going to tell you what that is in detail. So, let's get started. But before that, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so. This is how things can happen around the world. Today, there is something new happening every minute. Because the world is at a flashpoint, it is very hot. Everyone is sharing their opinions. They are talking to each other in different countries. So, before you go to sleep, if you want to understand everything in one video, subscribe to Jenny and Friends' channel. Now, I am going to start explaining.
Got me upside down, spinning around you.
Hello everyone, let me tell you now. The first thing is, before we understand why Iran called India, we know what happened in Iran. Iran's nuclear facility, 3 facilities, Americans directly dropped bombs from submarines and from the sky. Iran has said one thing internationally in the United Nations. America has broken the global mutual understanding because this is happening in Iran. Who gave America the right to attack Iran? What is the relation between America and Iran? How can you attack my country? You are already in a big problem there. Iran has blamed America in the United Nations. The second thing is, when these bombs were dropped, America has spoken directly to Iran. What they have said in the call is, our goal is not only to destroy the nuclear facility or to change the government in your country. We have achieved our goal. This is over. You don't have to hit back. This is what the American government has told the Iranian government. But yesterday, Trump started to confuse people as usual. Why shouldn't we do MEGA now? Make Iran great again. We have to change the government there. Do you understand what is happening? In front of our eyes, in some corner of the world, America is destroying Iran's nuclear facility. Then they say, we won't change the government there. This is our only goal. We shouldn't attack Iran immediately, because there are so many American bases around. 50,000 American soldiers are in the Middle East. This concept is new for us to understand. Iraq, Syria, Bahrain, Qatar, etc. These are America's own military bases. If Iran wants, they can attack these places. But America said, we shouldn't attack them. Because we have already attacked the nuclear facility. We don't have any other goal. But the next day, the American president says, we will change the government. If you look at the US's pattern in this problem, from the beginning, we are going to talk for 2 weeks. They said this and made a fuss on the second day. We will only do this. We won't do anything more than this. If you look at it now, there is a chance to change the government. We will think about it. So Trump has been doing exactly what he said. Iran is clearly annoyed with this. There are many American bases around Iran. As I said, Iraq, Syria, Bahrain, Qatar, etc. There are American military bases in these countries. Thousands of American military bases are there. If Iran wants, they can attack these places. What Iran has said is, we will think about it. They have openly said this. All the American soldiers here, even in the Arab countries around us, we will consider it as our target. Iran has openly declared this. Iran has not given a strong answer yet, but they have said, we will do it. The second thing is, Today morning, Israel was attacked severely. Iran has attacked Israel with one of their high-end missiles. In return, Israel has also attacked Iran severely. They have attacked the airports where their flights are. So, the attacks on both sides have not stopped. They are increasing. Iran has started using many missiles that were not used before. We can see many buildings being destroyed in Israel. Many buildings and air bases are being destroyed in Iran. The attacks on both sides have increased. On the 11th, both countries have changed their weapons. This has increased. The next thing is Iran's hackers. Today, there is a parallel fight on the internet. I am not talking about social media. There is a war on hacking on the internet. Iranian hackers are trying to hack the water system in Israel. They are trying to hack the electricity grid. This is happening on both sides. We can clearly see that both countries are in a war. Iran has said all the places where the US Army is are their targets, which means Iraq, Syria, Bahrain, Qatar, all will be under their radar. If we want to attack, we will do it. But they have not said when and what we will do. But they have said that we will do it if we want to. What is the problem for us Indians? In Bahrain, Qatar, especially in these countries, there are many people from our country. Hopefully this should not escalate. Is all this happening? Now, I will tell you, Iran's president, Masoud Rezakian, has called the Indian Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, yesterday. He has spoken for 45 minutes in this call. In this call, the US attack on Iran and the consequences of the attack on Iran has been told to the Indian Prime Minister. All of you will have a doubt. Why should the Indian Prime Minister tell all this to Iran's president? We are Russia and China, right? India is a neutral state, right? Why are they telling all this to India? After talking to the Indian Prime Minister, India's role is very important here. Our country, you and me, they are telling us, who is the Indian Prime Minister? He is our representative. India's role is very important here. India is in this region. All of us are in Asia. We are in one continent. So in this region, if there should be peace, India's role is very important. That is why we have spoken here, not just for a minute or two. This call has gone to the head of a country in the middle of a war, to the Prime Minister of our country, for 45 minutes. After talking to him, the Indian Prime Minister has replied. What has the Indian Prime Minister said? He has called for de-escalation. Put down your guns, both of you. De-escalate, both of you. He has said that. Now, if you ask, are they going to put down their guns and stand in line? Definitely not. Their war is still going on. But India has very clearly said, we do not have any involvement in this. As seen by the world, after talking to Iran, they have said, and Israel is also our friend. But that video, I think this is the third video we are talking about Iran, third or fourth video. Correctly, in those 11 days. In these 3 videos, I was clearly saying India has 3 friends. 3 of our friends involved in this war. 3 of our friends involved in this war. We have friends in the US. We have friends in Israel. We have friends in Iran. To counter Pakistan, a very strong support, a country that has been there for many years, is Iran. Okay? So, India cannot leave Iran too much. That is why the president of Iran himself called the Indian Prime Minister and spoke to him. For those 2 days, the friendship is still there. It is still there with the American president. For this attack to happen, the Indian Prime Minister came 3 or 4 days ago. You come and see. Trump is asking, we do not need to say Israel's Netanyahu and Prime Minister Modi. Both of them have friendship. So, since India has 3 friends, India's stand is very clear. Neutral, stop this war. They are being clear in this. But after saying all this, there is an important question for you. You said that Iran can do something like the world is collapsing. What is that? Oil. 20% of the oil in the world is from Iran's international waters. That is Strait of Hormuz. The ship's oil comes through this place. Okay? Only in these ships, 20% of the oil in the world is coming through this place. Iran's parliament has passed the bill to close this. If their head also approves this, if Iran closes this, the price of oil in the world will jump, okay? And our country will be affected a lot. A country like India will be affected a lot because the oil we consume is 80% coming from this Strait of Hormuz place, okay? 80% is coming from them. If they close it straight, what is the problem for Iran? At the world level, Iran's biggest problem. If Iran closes this, everyone will come to Iran and ask them to please open this. That is one option. Otherwise, there is another option. America will send their navy and try to take over this. And knowing Trump, he can't be trusted. There are all kinds of opportunities for him. There is no way for about how another country will go inside. They will go inside and try to capture that too. Iran will stand. So, this is a big problem. Iran's war with America doesn't seem to end because Strait of Hormuz will go inside. To do that, they have passed the bill in the parliament. If they stop the ship, the oil supply will be cut. At the world level, 20% oil is less, but the demand is still 100%. So, for the 20% less supply, everyone will fight for 80%. Then the price of this will increase. Supply demand. Suddenly, the supply is less and the demand is the same. Then the price will increase. In countries like India, it is still a big problem because 80% in the 20%, our 80% of oil is in the Strait of Hormuz. From this small portion, majority is coming to us. Then we will have even more problems. So, these are the things that are happening. I have told you that too. And what do you think? This war, Iran has not yet responded to their biggest attack. That is, America has attacked nuclear sites. Israel has continuously done a lot of damage here. Iran is also using soft power to cut oil supply worldwide. What do you think? Instead of Iran, directly American soldiers in the surrounding countries like Iraq, Syria, Bahrain, Qatar, Iran has only 3 options. So, do you think there is a chance? Secondly, they have a very big chance to attack on American soldiers, on Israel. Thirdly, they will cut oil supply worldwide. Before Iran, these 3 options are major. Fourth option, of course, is always there. We have not done anything except, but the chances of Iran taking this option, as far as I know, is almost 0. Any country will give a reaction. That is, logically, all the countries in history have given a reply. Unless they give a reply, they keep fighting. So, now, they have 3 options. Which one do you think? Will they attack US directly? Will they attack US soldiers? Or will they attack Israel? Because the reason for all this is Israel. For many years, bring America into this war, but Israel succeeded. Will they attack Israel? Thirdly, will they cut oil? Don't ask me what I will do by knowing, because even after that answer is there. By knowing all that, we will global politics, how the politics works, not just local politics, even the politics that the world will affect us. Iran has that third option. If they cut oil, the petrol, and it's a verified profile.